All right. We're live. Here we go. Okay. What is up, everybody? This is your boy, the Big Daddy Dong Lord, coming at you once again with the girth in my pants that you all know you all want. Joining me this week on this used tampon container of a podcast are Michael Ruiz, who thinks that Rush is the coolest band ever, even though they sound like a bunch of wailing morons, as well as Logan Moore, who is easily the most handsomest man I've ever met.
I agree with that, actually.
I actually agree with this statement as well. If you want to hit him up, be sure to give him a call at 317-440-5025. I really hope that's his real number. Ladies, Max is gone this week. He is busy at or gentlemen, that is true. Max is gone this week. He is busy at an ultrasound appointment with his soon-to-be wife. Those twins are coming soon.
We got the nudes.
That's a good callback. If you want more of this podcast, remember to add us as your top 8 friends on MySpace and torrent all of our new shows we release on LimeWire and Napster. And don't forget, next week, our social dogfighting episode. We'll be recording live from the side of Michael's backyard dogfighting ring.
Is that me or Vic's?
I think it's ambiguous on purpose.
It's supposed to be actually Michael Ruiz, not Michael Vick, but I guess that does double.
It's pretty good. So be sure to watch live and don't forget to share with your friends. Welcome.
Hi.
The fuck was that?
I didn't even say the name of the podcast either.
I don't think you did. This is, of course, the Model Citizen Show. We're 3, 4. We all just hang out, write each other intros, and cause havoc. Dogfighting happens occasionally.
Dogfighting happens every now and then. It's only the special episodes.
I would never do dogfighting. I've always said that I would eat a dog, though.
Really?
Just like willy-nilly eat a dog? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
It's just like if you went to a restaurant, they're like, hey, we got a dog. You want some?
Yeah, I'd try it.
I mean, I'd try it too. It's meat. It's an animal.
It's like trying like a cow. I mean, what's the difference, dude?
Would you want dog that day that died?
I mean, I've probably had cow that day that died.
What would be the best tasting dog? Like, would it be like, so would like a little corgi be like a filet mignon or something like that? Would it be really small, but like the meat is very like, it's like a good cut of meat, or do you want like a greyhound? Or not a greyhound, a Great Dane, I mean.
I'm going to put cow logic into this and say a good 85-15, you know what I'm saying? 85% fat, or is it muscle, 15% fat? So we want to the dog and then go from there. So it could be any dog. I don't think a small dog would be good though. I think probably something more akin to like a Labrador, I think would be the best.
I have a question. What is it that when you get from geese, when you fill them up with stuff and you get some good meat, what is that?
I forgot what it is, but they said something on Kind of Funny Gamescast about, or not Gamescast.
I'm trying to remember what it was, but
what?
Oh my god!
Feel like you like up with something?
You
geese?
You overfeed a goose, not a goose, a duck.
A duck, right?
Yeah.
Goose,
geese suck. Like, why are we eating geese?
Goose and duck are two different things.
Well, whatever that is, I think you just take a Chihuahua and you fill it up with Taco Bell, and that's whatever that is. You know, and that's probably what it tastes like.
Cheesy Chihuahua crunch.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
All right.
Wait, is that a thing? If you fill an animal up with a certain food?
Yeah, there's a certain. I think it's duck. It's either duck or chicken where you fill it up and like you eat some portion of it and it's supposed to be tasty. I don't know.
I've never heard of that.
I didn't hear about it until this week's Kind of Funny, whatever, the Game Over Greggy show.
Oh, the Fancy Meats.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that was last week, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. They have too many podcasts now. Can't keep up. Too many shows.
Yeah.
But
they've gone daily. How are we supposed to do this?
I didn't even bother to try to keep up. That's how I went around it.
But yeah.
But yeah, Max is gone. He died. We said he was at an ultrasound appointment. Unfortunately, Abby's gonna be a single mom. Because Max got real drunk on last week's podcast and died.
R.I.P.
So,
rest in peace, boy.
Planning the funeral arrangements as we speak. He's I don't know. It was sad, but it was a good episode last week because of that.
Oh man, it was so fun. I loved last week's episode. I forgot. I have a little sponsorship. So this week is sponsored by.
Okay.
Well,
go ahead.
This week is sponsored by Natural Ice. What does it say? It's 5.9% alcohol, which is actually a lot for just like a normal. I guess this would be domestic, right? It's ice brewed for a naturally smooth taste. Let's give this. We're gonna do a little review here. Let's try it.
Go ahead.
You smell it.
Okay.
It smells kind of like puke and Bud Light.
It kind of just looks like a fake version of like Pepsi. You sure that's not like generic Pepsi?
Yeah, I guess I'd put it up there with like Bud Light. It's a solid 3.2.
Out of 10 or out of 5?
Out of 10. And I'm not a Bud Light guy. Bud Light is rice beer. I'm not really into rice beer. Move for the second taste. Okay, we're at a 4.0.
You should just start an alcohol blog. We just review all different cans of beer.
Yeah, this is a 4.0. I give it a 4.0 because it has a lot of alcohol, but it tastes like garbage. So it would have been a 3.0 otherwise. Good job, Natty Ice, for making a great beer. Again, this is sponsored by Natural Ice. The naturally smooth taste will get you going.
How much are they paying us for this? I don't remember. What did we agree upon?
A solid $0.
Oh man,
we'll have to bump those numbers up next time.
Yeah, next time.
That's more than what Nutter Butter was paying us.
Yeah, Nutter Butter. They were actually giving us negative money.
We had to pay them in order to use the Nutter Butter brand.
Well, they were giving us anti-money, is what they call it.
We can only use that in the anti-universe.
Yeah, we can only use it in like the Phantom Zone. You know
what the heck is Nutter Butter created by Zod?
It's created by the Anti-Monitor.
Nutter Butter.
We've now become the fucking nerdiest podcast out there.
the Anti-Monitor references. This is what happens when Max is gone.
Oh my god.
There's all my DC knowledge variant Nutter Butters in 52 different universes.
52 Nutter Butters.
Oh my god. Oh, love it. I love it.
Crisis on Infinite Nutter Butters.
I would really want to know what like a Nutter Butter tastes on like Red Sun's Earth. What would that Nutter Butter taste like?
It probably tastes like Hitler. Oh, sorry.
It would probably be like
Hitler isn't Russian. Whatever, man.
Did you actually think Hitler was Russian there for a second?
I just went with the first like communist like whatever person, and Hitler was the first one to come up.
Listen. You mix your history just as much as Michael Bay does in the Transformers movie,
okay,
so you're good.
Probably tastes like Putin, you know?
Putin? Yeah. Tastes like Putin.
Oh, you got the mini golf in there.
Yeah, I mean, like, hopefully a birdie, more or less probably on par, or maybe, you know.
What the fuck, man?
What are we even talking about?
Nutter Butters probably tastes like bogey on Red Sun's Earth.
Sure, that works.
Does it taste like Blue Dong on the Watchmen planet? Just straight on fucking Mars.
There's a Watchmen planet?
Yeah, why not?
Well, no, only if Eiffel 65 is there. Then they'll probably taste They just play Blue Abba Deba to Die or whatever.
Is that the name of that group?
Yeah, Eiffel 65.
Yeah, Eiffel 65, yeah.
I didn't learn something new every day, I guess. I had no idea what you were referencing there. I was like, is that the name of Dr. Manhattan's tower thing in Watchmen?
No, we're not that nerdy.
No.
He didn't name that thing, I don't think. Why do you even build that thing?
Because
what was the purpose of that? He ran to Mars. He's like, I'm getting away from all these people. I'm gonna build a giant machine. And then he built a giant machine.
Because he's a little bitch, dude. That's why.
He wanted a floating platform that did nothing as important at all for water and milk. Didn't he make milk at some point?
I don't remember. That dude kind of sucks.
He really does. I mean, here's the thing, though. You kind of know everything, right? Like, he legitimately knows the past, present, and future. He knows what's going to happen. would you be sad if that were you? Like if you knew the end, you know?
Like,
would that be sad?
Why wouldn't he? Can't he like fix it though? Like he's just kind of there as like a, I don't want to say a moral compass.
I think we're getting into a very like complicated situation
philosophical
here. This
debate
is like,
on the existence of Dr. Manhattan.
It's not just Dr. Manhattan, it's just like how we perceive time. So it's like, what do we believe in? Do we believe that we could actually change the future, or do we think that the future is always going to be the same no matter what? And little changes could be had, but in the end, the same result is going to happen. That's what we're looking at right now if we're actually trying to answer this question.
I mean, I think...
Well, yeah, because that's the whole conflict with him and, Silk Spectre. That's the whole reason she changes his mind to come back to Earth in the first place. But she does nothing. Nothing happens. She still fucks Night Owl.
I believe that the future is set in stone, even if I knew it was going to happen. Right? Because then my knowledge of knowing what the future would happen in the future would be based on the fact that I knew that would happen in the present. Oh man, I'm running circles in my own brain.
The thing of it is that you know what's going to happen, but even if you try, do you believe that
my future self knew that my past self would know that I knew what would happen in the future?
If your past self knew what your future self was going to do, could you change what your future self was going to do? Or is you trying to change what you were going to do actually what you saw? You know what I'm saying?
Or
and that it's just
or what if you knew that your parents had to fall in love at the Under the Sea dance and the guitarist broke his hand, but you knew how to play guitar?
That's
so you
right.
got up on stage and played guitar.
That's right.
What if you were a troublesome kid and you decided to kill yourself, and then your teacher got found out for having child pornography?
or
reference to hold on.
Or your best friends beat a dog.
Is that Donnie Darko?
Yeah, that's Donnie Darko.
Okay.
Oh man, I was about to go in a whole butterfly effect reference. Oh, but yes, that was Donnie Darko. Yeah, I was gonna be like, when you watch your best friend beat up a dog in a bag.
What movie is that?
Is that really?
Best friend beat up a dog in a bag. All comes back to the dog fight, and this is the dog fight episode now.
That happens in the butterfly effect, I believe. I'm remembering that correctly.
This is the butterfly effect of podcast, where it all comes back to dog fighting. Time travel is weird though, because there's like, I got into some debates with people about the ending of BioShock Infinite at one point after I finished that game. They're like, it doesn't make any sense. Just because you end the Booker in one timeline doesn't mean you end them in all. If there's infinite universes, then there's forever infinite things, and that means that you only killed the Booker in the one. And if you don't know what happens in BioShock Infinite, I'm sorry.
Who cares? That's been like...
No, not as a spoiler thing, but like if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then...
Oh, okay.
Sorry. People like got into these arguments about like fragmented dimensions and like different parallel paths, and there's like all these different... There's no one set rule of rules...
But you know
for
what?
Time travel or dimension jumping or anything. Like people make up their own on the fly.
It's called a work of fiction, or it's like very theoretical. You can't say what the rules are because there are no rules set. There's no proof. There's not really that much proof of it at all.
That's why science in general is kind of weird to me sometimes, because like we have all these like incredibly amazing inventions and tools to like uncover more of the universe than we've ever been able to. But like at the same time, it is still a theory for a lot of things that we're trying to figure out. And I always think about like, if you look back like 200-300 years now at some of the things we used to believe back then, it's like, oh wow, we were very dumb. Like 50 years ago, we thought smoking was good for your health. I'm wondering what the things are like 50 to 75 years from now. We're going to be like, holy crap, that was really dumb. Like, I wonder what those things are right now that everybody is just convinced are true, but we find out aren't.
unless you have like celiac, I think the whole gluten thing is ridiculous.
Probably. Yeah.
I think that would be the one that I could think of.
That's more of like a psychological thing, I think, for some people at this point, more than it is an actual physical illness.
I'm all for, you being healthy, eating healthy, whatever. I don't care. I don't think gluten is going to stop you from being healthy or unhealthy. I mean, sure, it's like cutting out, but then you're like cutting out so many things. Like that's the thing that I hate about diets, right? Is because some people will take it too far and it's like, oh, I'm just going to go vegan or whatever, right? And again, I don't really care if you go vegan if you want to, whatever. If you know how to maintain that lifestyle, good for you. But
no, I'm going to be honest for a second. I do care if you go vegan. Don't do that. That's so weird. That's cutting out all animal byproducts. Vegetarian I can get. Vegan,
I'm just saying, know what you're getting into when you do it. And if you aren't a vegan from birth or whatever like that, like just ease yourself into it. Cause you've been not a vegan your entire life. So you might as well ease because your body's going to go crazy. I've known a ton.
Sneak a burger every now and then.
Yeah, maybe. But like, I've known people who have gone like vegan and gotten like crazy ill because they are not getting enough protein or not getting enough like the nutrients that they need because they don't know how to tweak their diet correctly to get those nutrients in a vegan manner. That also means to just do like your studying for that. Like make sure you know what to do when you're living that lifestyle because it kind of sucks, I think, and that's why I will eat meat all the time because meat's the greatest. So,
have you guys ever tried to go like vegetarian or vegan for like an extended period of time?
Nope.
No.
I decided to go vegetarian. I went vegetarian for a week once, and my poop smelled very strange. That was a real weird week. Man. I don't know. Like I felt lighter, but I didn't feel like stronger. It was weird. It was like, I can move around faster, but I also feel like somebody could snap me in half immediately if they needed to. Like it was weird.
Here's my whole point of view with the vegan vegetarian thing. I don't care if you're vegan, vegetarian, do what you will. I have a very solid opinion on if I want to eat something, I think it's a whole survival thing. So if I want to eat meat, I'm going to eat it, right? But let's say a cow comes up to me, right? And a cow just decides to eat me and beat me up and eat me. I'm like, well, that cow wins because I've probably eaten 100. I've probably eaten hundreds of their ancestors. Hundreds. It'd be considered. It's at a point where it'd be considered genocide.
I'm imagining cow shrines and stuff like that. It's freaking Mulan for cows or something like that.
I've probably committed cow genocide, and if a cow decided to eat me, I'm fine with it. It's fine. Same thing with cats.
Oh gosh, I just thought of Mulan, and then that made me think of Mushu, Mushu.
Hey man, Mulan, second or third best Disney princess. That's for damn sure.
Is she a princess?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Is she?
Let's hold on to that. Let's put a pin in that, and then we'll go back to the cow topic.
Okay.
So,
okay. Okay.
That's just how I am personally. It's just that if a cow were to eat me, it's fine. Don't kill the cow. Yeah. I don't deserve it. It's cool.
So, no. Cows are cool. Cows are the real homies. The one thing that I am interested in trying to stop is sugar. But it's like crack cocaine. You can't just cut that shit out. And I know someone right now that's trying, and he sounds like the most miserable fucking human being on the planet.
I actually don't eat a lot of sugar. I
mean, other
than the beer, but otherwise, it's.
But
the only thing,
coffees and stuff like that. Or you drink those?
I drink black. Yeah, I don't do anything. The only thing that would probably kill me, sugar wise, is eating white rice, because that has, I think, is it monosaccharides? Is that what it is? Which pretty much is like eating sugar. So eating a ton of white rice is not good for you. And stereotypically, as the Asian person here, I love white rice. It is so good.
As the half Hispanic guy, oh my god, rice is half our diet as well.
Yeah.
So God, it's so good. So
but specifically like white rice, because like brown rice is actually really good for you and stuff like that. So
I usually get brown rice instead.
I've converted. I've switched to brown rice. Not nearly as good as white rice, but it gets the job done.
Sure.
Man, we've gone from theoretical time travel to cows to white rice.
Don't worry, we got that Disney princess.
Disney princess, the one we got.
We still got the pin, and we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
God. I don't know. What have you guys been up to this week?
Oh,
you've
not much.
You've been sleeping or not sleeping, one or the other.
I'm basically the reason why Max isn't here today. So
yeah,
unfortunately,
well, kind of. He was tired last night too.
I was
been able to record.
Dude, I was beat. Like
I knew you were when I was talking to you too, because we were playing Mario Kart, and I was like, and Max is like, "Are we recording?" I was like, "I guarantee you, Michael's asleep right now."
Yeah, 8:00. Right, I was watching SmackDown at 7:00.
You fell asleep during SmackDown?
Yes, let's mention wrestling.
Yeah. So, sorry, I have my Bullet Club shirt on, and I say, "Too sweet." All right, now we can keep on going.
All right, to Tony, who's listening. Sorry, I tried to stop him. I can't do it. No. My friend Tony listens to us, and he's like, I just get lost whenever they talk about wrestling.
Okay, so we were watching SmackDown, right? And I was really excited because they had the women's Money in the Bank rematch. Now, do you want the spoiler of who wins or not?
I
think know who wins?
I think they spoiled it on the Kind of Funny morning show.
I'm sure they also spoiled it on Twitter. So Carmella wins it. That's cool. I didn't actually know that until later on when I asked my girlfriend, because I fell asleep during SmackDown at like 7:30. Like I was out. I was done. I had on Saturday.
Hey, Max, what do you think about that Kingdom Hearts 2.8 prologue? Oh shit, Max is not here.
Fuck, she bought that.
So at Saturday, I had to close. I work at Starbucks. I had to close at 10:00. I'm not gonna say which location because I don't want to get anybody.
You don't want to get it swarmed by fans there. No, I get it.
Yeah, fans. It's like I don't want to be the next Beatle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't about that life.
Yeah, it's all the women going for me, like just wanting my big erection and all that stuff. We don't need that.
Hold on, I thought Mario was the penis king of this podcast.
I am in fact.
Hey, hold on.
Hi, Emily. Hey, hey. They just told me I'm the penis king. Is that true?
Is it true?
She just says what? Am I the penis king?
Are we getting
okay? She just slammed the door. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
so still hates the podcast.
Yes.
Okay, so you are the penis king.
Oh, okay.
True. I am probably the penis prince.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And all the women want me, so we can't have them know which Starbucks I work.
Can I be the penis jarl, like one of those dudes from Skyrim?
Yeah. Cool? Did you take an arrow to the penis or something?
I'll just control one of those regions.
Yeah.
God. As long as Max can be the fucking penis court jester or some shit.
Abby, sound off in the comments below. Tell us what kingdom Max's penis would rule, or what his
make sure you send nudes too.
That too. That's also an important.
We still haven't gotten them yet. We'll remember that our email address is what's our email address again?
It's modelcitizensmedia@gmail.com.
Yeah, make sure to send your nudes there, as well as questions, comments, or concerns about the podcast.
Sure. Sometimes I remember that Max's parents listen to the show, and then I remember that we tell their featured daughter-in-law to send nudes.
Oh,
that's the thing.
They're probably not going to listen to this one because Max isn't on it, though.
That's true. They'll be like, we're safe. Out. They'll hear that intro. They'll be like, dogfighting. No, thank you.
Well, make sure. Well, how about in it? We'll say that Max is in it, so then they listen to it. Be like, oh, Max will be on here later. Hey, Max Experience, they'll be on here later. Max will be on here later. Yeah. He'll be there, and Abby will send us nudes, and it'll be all great.
It'll be all good.
So
I wanted to bring this up. I mentioned this yesterday to Max, and I didn't actually bring it up to him because I told him I'd bring it up on the podcast. So he won't be able to be here when I mention this. So I Googled myself yesterday. When was the last time you guys did that? Do you guys do that ever?
I did that last
recently.
month.
Yeah.
So,
you guys, do you pop up, or is it somebody else? Or
I get a few people. I get a jazz musician, I get a baseball player, and then I will get my old like Gmail blog or some bullshit, or my MySpace will pop up too.
I think there's a lot of baseball players because I think there's a baseball player for myself as well.
I don't have a baseball player.
I don't think I Googled myself yesterday until since like I don't know. It's been a really long time since I've Googled myself, but like so I've been doing like so much more written work and between this site and then Millennial Gaming Speak and being on YouTube and all that stuff. Like I Googled myself yesterday. I don't know if I found
my obituary.
Oh, you found your obituary?
Yeah, this is weird. Mario Rivera Jr., which is I'm a junior, 28 years old, so I have 1 year left. Hold on. Shit.
How'd you die? I want to know.
Let's find out. Went to the I'm so sorry. Okay. Went to be with the Lord on April 27th, 2017. Mario was born on December. Okay. He graduated. He survived his loving parents. How did I die? Does it tell me? Mario is now resting eternal peace with our Lord and Savior. He will greatly missed. No, but if you need any of my funeral information, you can find that. It's online. It'll be in Texas. But
so
that was bad.
I actually have a weird story about something I read about somebody else dying earlier. Maybe I'll save that for later.
Put a pin on that next to the princess.
We'll put a pin in that next to Disney princess. We can pull these pins out later if we want. So I Googled myself yesterday. I was like, all right, let's I'm curious to see if I actually show up since I've got like not a large presence on the internet, but I have one. Like I have a presence on the internet. You can find various things that I've worked on for like over spans of years at this point, between different websites and all the podcast stuff we do. So I'm like, I'm curious if like I would pop up relatively soon. I would encourage you guys to go ahead and Google my name real quick.
I just did. Now, live on the show. I just did. You ready for this?
If it's what I'm thinking it is, go ahead. You can share with everybody what pops up for me right away.
I'm gonna read the headline. Just after 6 weeks, porn star fiancés Logan Moore and Josh Moore have broken up. It feels just like yesterday. Porn star couple Logan Moore and Josh Moore announced their engagement. Well, their engagement is off as Logan took off social media and announced their breakup. Oh, well, so I'm sorry to hear about that.
I'm a gay porn star. That's top SEO. Dude, that's the top result if you search my name.
Look up, because typically I introduce myself as Mike Ruiz. I never introduce myself as Michael or Mikey. Usually when you get to know me, more or less people call me Mikey. So look up Mike Ruiz.
All right. I'm gonna do that.
It's kind of close. It's kind of close to like what Logan's is. And go to images specifically.
Oh my God, yes.
Hold on, I'm waiting to join the club here. Oh, not Mile Ruiz.
All right.
Oh well, I think Mile Ruiz did well anyway.
Listen, you're a famous actor. It's the movies you've been in. Latin Boys Go to Hell. What else? Yeah, what else?
Whoa, this dude's chiseled.
I know.
Yeah, why is he like holding his armpit real weird in that one?
I don't know. Because dude, he's a model, right? I think Michael Ruiz or Mike Ruiz is also a professional photographer. So
yeah, that popped up as well.
Yeah.
So there's professional photographer Mike Ruiz. There's also model Mike Ruiz. I also think there's a Michael Ruiz that's a boxer.
Yes.
All Mike Ruizes that are popping up though, definitely jacked. Like these dudes are ripped.
Yep.
It's funny though. I do Google your name though. Your name does pop up with a photo of you for me because I'm logged in. So that's pretty funny.
If you type in Mikey Ruiz, you get a picture of me.
Yeah, all those moments will be lost in the time, like tears in the rain.
Yeah,
that's what it has for you. That's good.
That's some Blade Runner shit right there.
Yeah, that's a good shit.
You also, who's this Mikey Bikey bullshit fucker who's on Instagram on here? How is he?
Where's the Tears in the Rain thing? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Your MySpace profile?
Fuck yeah. Wait, you see my MySpace profile?
Yeah, Ludwig 1010.
Shit, dude. Holy shit. Hold on. MySpace.
Dang, who's this fine looking lady in your top 8 or whatever this is? I never did MySpace. That was like
you lucked out.
A little too old for me. Like around the age where I would have gotten into it, Facebook came along and just dumped on its chest.
I just typed in Max Robertson and all I got is KKK website. So
that makes sense. Those were actually probably created by him too.
Yeah, probably curated.
Which fine lady are you talking about?
I don't know. Did you just send in your MySpace profile?
Hell yeah, I did. 2-spot or 4-spot. Those are the only 2 girls.
Who's the one in the 1-spot?
The 1-spot, that's my friend from Arlington Heights, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Who's Stephanie Lynn? What up, girl?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
I love that we're saying full names. We're saying just full names.
It's MySpace. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
How's she doing? How's Stephanie doing?
I'm not obligated to talk about it. Probably decent.
I'm gonna look her up on Facebook.
You're gonna look her up.
I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna see if it'll say mutual friend Michael Ruiz.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. One mutual friend.
Oh no.
No, it's actually not her. Never mind. That's somebody else.
Wait, which Stephanie did you see?
I don't know. I said a mutual friend, but it was not you who was the mutual friend, so I assumed that was not her.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I'm a gay porn star. Mario's dead.
I'm a professional photographer.
Michael's just ripped. Michael's just a variety of ripped guys. It's very tan, very chiseled men.
Yeah.
But
I get an erection every time I look at Mike Ruiz, you know?
Now I need to become like the top. I need to become famous or something. So freaking Logan Moore isn't synonymous with gay porn star names.
Aren't you the Gillette Fusion guy?
Aren't you the Gillette Fusion guy? Yeah, the Schick. You mean Schick? Gillette is the competition. How could you, Michael?
Quattro.
Dude, man. Hydro Man gave us those tickets.
Dude, I'm going to say this right here and now. Fuck Schick. It's all about Gillette. All right.
Man, geez, that doesn't happen this year if we go to Game Awards.
Schick has never showed me any love. Gillette, though, smooth shaven. All right. They got that quad blade or quintuple blade or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Gillette it's got that fusion, dude. Like jazz fusion. You know.
I did Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah.
Thing. I saw Kyle Bossman at E3. I wanted to go say what up to him, but I was probably running somewhere else. I want to be like, yo, Hydrobot. And he'll be like, yo, what's up? And then, I don't know. We should try to get front row seats for that again this year if we go. I really want all 4 of us to go to PSX together.
If I go to PSX, I can't go to Max's wedding.
You have to choose one or the other?
It would have to be. I don't have the money to do that, dude.
Max's wedding won't be that expensive, will it?
It won't be, but it's still like money, you know.
That's like a one-day thing, I think.
I'll look. When do PSX tickets go on?
I guess. Because PSX tickets might be on sale now.
Because I can't go to PSX for free again, you know.
That's true. I mean, unless you got on with the site or something like that, which I don't know if you're still wanting to do that or not.
I do, but I don't really have much, I don't think, so.
I want us to all to go to PSX. I really do. If we all 4 went and just split a room, cheaper.
It'd be way cheaper.
It'd be super cheap.
Yeah. And if I could get my friend to get us the same hotel that we were at, it was so close, dude.
So close. It was so cheap.
Yeah.
The flight would be the only expensive part. Also, I wouldn't fly in as early this time. Like I wouldn't I wouldn't do the Game Awards thing.
I'm trying to see how like logistically how it would work, and I'm like, I could maybe do it, but I would have to be there for like a day and a half. That's how bad it is at my job. I literally asked for actually Sunday off, and I was told that I would have to come in on my day off, which is today.
So if you requested a day off 6 months, or if you requested just a weekend off, 3 days, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you requested that off, then they wouldn't be able to give it to you.
Well, it's just funny how like I requested a day off a couple days, advance, and then I find out that actually a coworker called off today, so that's why I'm like, oh, that's why you really wanted me to come in. So I don't know, I would definitely want to, absolutely, because PSX sounds fucking awesome.
I wanted to. I mean, this year, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you guys are maybe more. Mario sounds tight on time more than he is potentially tight on funds, whereas Michael you seem like you're more tight on funds. Because I wanted to turn it into like
dude, I got that wedding, dude.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to turn it into like an actual Saturday, Sunday PSX, Monday Disneyland. I thought that would.
Oh my god!
Dude. Shit!
Now you got me sold, dude. Now I need to get money.
You. Well, wait, we don't actually
That's
know.
really what I wanted to do.
We don't really know where it's going to be, though, right? Because it's not the same place every year.
No, it's Anaheim. They confirmed it actually during E3 week.
Oh, really? They did?
I have the story up right now. Do you need me to read it?
Fuck me, man. That's so tempting.
Sony's, this is from GameSpot.com by an Oscar Deus. He says, Sony's E3 press conference is currently...
Oscar Deus.
Sony's E3 press conference is currently underway, but the company has already announced the dates and location of the next PlayStation Experience convention. The fan event is coming to the Anaheim Convention Center in California, USA, from December 9th to December 10th.
God damn you.
I really love that show, dude. Like, I like that show
dude, as much
as, if not more than E3.
It's fun as
fuck. The vibe dude. There was like, I will say that the like the show floor for the size, like after you were there like a day and a half or so, you're like, yeah, I saw everything. So like that last kind of like couple hours, it was like, yeah, I really don't need to be here anymore. But
was there panels, or is it just that main showcase?
There's panels.
There's panels, yeah.
It's a really good setup, though. I liked how they had it.
Dude, that show thing was my favorite. The show booth.
The MLB show, the show booth.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I just like the access of being able to talk to those developers and all those people, like as they're right there. Like actually talking to the Housemarque guys is like cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. And we got to go. We went there early too. That was like one of the first things we went to because we're like, "Fuck, Housemarque's doing a new game. Let's go fucking over there."
Yeah,
we didn't have to wait. There wasn't even a line at that point.
See, you went there first. I didn't. I think you're like, Logan, you have to play this game. And I was like,
yeah, that was right. Because I played it. I'm like, oh, dude, Housemarque's fucking here. Let's go. I want to play this game. And I played it. I'm like, holy shit, dude. and then I brought you over there, and then we played. And like, this is fucking best game here. And then the next day we go there. The line was long as fucking hell, dude. It was so long to get there.
Yeah, because word got around that it was freaking good, dude. And then we saw Colin Moriarty the next day, and I was like, "Hey, have you played Housemarque's new game?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, you need to, because it's freaking amazing."
Yeah.
And what sucks is that we will never hear his opinion on that game.
Yep, it's true.
Really looking forward to that.
Unless somebody tweets and be like, "Hey, how do you like Next Machina?" And he'll probably be like, "It's fucking great." And that's about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. He'll say it's amazing. It's not a shock at all. But
yeah.
Did you see, quick aside, gaming tangent, did you see that I'm pretty sure Eugene Jarvis is going to make actual arcade cabinets of that game?
Yeah, dude, I saw that.
Really?
And I was like, shit, dude, this is fucking, oh my God, dude. Oh my God, dude. It's so good.
That would be so good, man. Like that
game
would be amazing.
That game, dude.
It's really good.
Definitely top 3. It doesn't even matter. It's top 3. That's the problem. Is that like this year has been so
There's
crazy
like
with
10 good games already.
Yeah,
could logically be in that top 10.
Yeah, it's just so nuts. And then like just thinking about like what's coming out. Honestly, like the things that are coming out though, it's like a lot of like.
Yeah, I think this year's gonna be way more front loaded than it was when we closed it out.
Me and Max had this conversation the other day. I totally disagree.
Really?
Like, it's not that I disagree. I don't agree or disagree. It's just that I feel like the ones I think there'll be really great versions of them, but it's still like it's Destiny, it's Call of Duty, it's
okay.
Assassin's Creed.
Let me break it down here though. Even like this month there's Splatoon and Pyre. Next month there's Tacoma, Absolver, Mario and Rabbids, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Madden, if you're into that.
And the NBA's.
I'm more of an NBA.
But even October is insane though, because it goes Shadow of War, South Park,
October is nuts.
Wolfenstein, Assassin's Creed, Mario Odyssey, which then leads directly into Crackdown.
Isn't Forza in October?
Forza is usually October, November. Yeah.
It's just.
And then is it? Oh no! And then
I think the higher quality of games will be in the first half. I agree, but second half still has a bunch of games.
In one day, it's Mario. Mario Odyssey, Origins, and Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah, all on the same day.
It's like, what, dude?
Come on. You all, I assume you all are not going to get all of them, so you guys have the one that you have in your mind you're going to pick on that day if you guys pick it?
I will purchase all 3 of them.
Yeah, I will get all 3 of them.
Wow.
I played all 3 of them at
man.
Dude, I played all 3 of them at E3 Mario. I need all 3 of those games at this moment.
I already have my pre-orders in. Like, I'm getting... Because stuff like Pyre and stuff like that, like $20 games, I'm not going to pre-order. Like, I'm just going to get them that day. It doesn't matter.
All right. I actually have a question about... Oh, we're turning this to a video game podcast. But
yeah, we're actually going to be doing Millennial Gaming Speak this week, too. The 3 of us will be.
Oh, God. But, yeah.
Go ahead and ask it. What's up?
Because one of my favorite games on PlayStation is going to be free next month.
Until Dawn?
Until Dawn. And I'm like, should I buy games? Or will they eventually become free?
You should always buy games.
Should always buy games.
Should always buy games.
Developers.
Yeah, that's the thing. I hate people. I know some people, and I hate people who like will pirate games and stuff, dude.
No, that's absolute shit.
You're the worst. That's the thing. Like, if you want to play a game, buy it, play it, and
that's how I feel about. I feel the same way about music, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if we want to shift away from the games, I still buy CDs and albums on iTunes, and everybody's like, like when I tell people I have like 5,000 or 6,000 songs on my phone, they're like, oh, did you pirate all of them? I'm like, no, actually I like purchased like 99% of them. I think the only things I pirated The Life of Pablo when that came out. 1, because I hate Kanye and I didn't want to give him a cent, and 2, because that was like it was like Tidal exclusive.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're right.
I ain't signing up for Tidal. I will pirate this album.
Yeah. So you mentioned actually in the, I don't know if you mentally meant to do that, but of course you wrote this in my intro with LimeWire and Napster. How did you guys pirate music, or how did you guys pirate stuff when you were kids? Did you actually part of it? I never did.
I had my friends do it.
I actually, so I would.
Never ever.
I would, but I hated the quality.
Okay.
It always screwed up, like order wise in my phone or in my MP3 player that I was using. Like it would be like under. There was just like weird. It was systematically weird within my MP3 player, and I'd have to dig. Like if I just went to like artists, it like wouldn't pop up, and I would like need to go find certain songs in certain weird areas. There were things like that. But yeah, the quality wasn't good to a lot of the songs as well.
Yeah,
the only thing that I pirated, and I wouldn't say it's really pirating, was like on LimeWire I got like there's these unreleased Rush songs, like
fucking surprise me,
old as fuck, like probably 1972, 73, like live Rush songs that were not released at all. And those were the only things that I've ever like took the time to be like, I'm gonna go on LimeWire, see if they have this on here, and they did. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm gonna get this. So, because you can't buy it anywhere. You legitimately can't buy it anywhere.
Sure. My dad was the one who installed LimeWire on our computer too, and he was like sketched about it when we did it. He's like, this is awesome, but when is it going to kill our computer? Like he was like so freaked out by the viruses and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
my dad to this day is still asking me, how can I get free stuff? And I'm like, Dad, you can't. You shouldn't. Stop it. Because he's the kind of dad that will take you to the flea market so you could buy VHS tapes of like people recording Spawn in a movie theater, you know, like fucking shit like that. And I'm like, Dad, that doesn't exist anymore. Stop it.
On a real level, my dad got episode 1.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Is that how you watched it?
No, fuck that, dude. I went to a movie. I went to a movie theater like any respectful person would. Even though that movie was hot garbage, but
Duel of the Fates though.
Dude, that's good.
This is pod racing.
No, but most of the music that I've ever gotten, I've just I did the legal version of pirating and just went to a library and just put all the CDs on my computer, dude.
Yes.
When I figured that out, I was like, holy shit, mind blowing. I downloaded so much Depeche Mode CDs that were just sitting in my library. It was so great.
Yeah.
Dude, I still, this is probably a very weird thing to say in 2017. Not always. I'll say that. Not always do I do this anymore. I'd say it's probably 50-50, whereas it used to be like 100%. I still buy CDs all the time.
Really?
Like,
I don't buy as many.
Not very often. Pretty often. Like if a CD releases day and date with like the digital version of the album, which is actually like not happening as much anymore, which is why I don't do it. Like I can't remember when Damn released. Actually, I think Damn released.
It was day and date.
It was day and date with that one. But there's been a couple albums where it's like digitally it's out, CD will be coming like a month or two down the road or something. I feel with that I'll buy digitally.
Okay.
Or if I like just need the album right that second, then I will buy it digitally. But most of the time I wait and go get the CD. And I don't know why.
Oddly enough, I feel like I'm more inclined to buy the record than to buy the CD version of something, even though I don't own a record player. Pretty much all the records now come with the record, and then of course a digital code of the songs themselves. So, yeah, I'm always like, oh, for some reason I'm respecting the art of this, vinyl thing versus this
dead medium.
Shit. Yeah,
it's hardly dead now.
Yeah, it actually, it's totally not dead at this point.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because within like the past month, I've actually bought like 3 CDs, which is the most I've bought in a long time. Because I would only buy, the only CDs I would really buy were like anything that Rush came out with. So, and that hasn't been very recently. But I bought Damn, not day and date. Like I bought it like last month because I listened to it when it came out, and then I bought it like a month later or whatever. And then I bought Logic's new CD.
You told me about that.
Yeah, I actually bought it. I didn't just listen to it on Spotify or everything. Because at Starbucks, you actually get free Spotify Premium. So, like, I don't have to really... Yeah, I don't have to...
They give you a ton of benefits there.
Yeah, so
college, music,
free coffee for life.
Taylor
Swift
free
coffee. You actually get the free coffee for life only if you retire as a Starbucks employee.
But, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's baller, dude.
Like,
is it just coffee or is it like anything on the menu?
No, it's not like that. Like by coffee for life, I mean you get your mark out, which is like your like a pound of coffee.
Oh.
Every week. So you can get a free pound of coffee every week.
That's
pretty
solid company.
Yeah.
No, aware of
Starbucks
their business practices.
Look, and this is not okay. This is not sponsored by Starbucks, but sponsored by. We are now sponsored by Starbucks as well, and they're a great company. I think they're a great company, but
you should ask them for a raise so you can go to PSX.
Yeah, please give me money.
You should ask him for some sleep.
We should actually try to make money off this.
I agree
as well.
How do we do that? How do we make that a thing?
People, if you know, please leave your comments below. Please subscribe, like us, so we can make.
It seems like a good time to announce the Model Citizens Patreon. We're looking for
no, seriously,
$1,000 investment
on a serious level.
The Patreon page, a GoFundMe.
I'll make the Patreon page, dude. Right now, I'll make it right now.
Okay.
A live Patreon walkthrough.
I thought we did announce last week we have our own premium nude Snapchats.
That's true. Yeah, we did because we talked about that last week as well.
Dude, he's got that good dong, dude. He's got that good penis.
Yeah, Mario, if your penis, if you could just get erect every now and then and like get money for that and then like pay for us to go to PSX, that'd be really cool.
$30 every 3 o'clock. You get one image.
I'm actually all into the idea of prostituting Mario. And if we can, And if we could really make bank on that, I think we should do that. I think that's a really solid investment. I think we're investing in Mario was just saying that like he feels like he doesn't do a lot, you know? And,
yeah, that's true.
Like, he were to provide for this company like that would be doing more than enough.
I could shell out my dong out so that way we can make it to Anaheim.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Let's do that. Yeah. Mario, get into the premium Snapchat game.
I will.
Whatever it's called. Premium Snapchat, I guess.
Yeah, no, it is. It's
Snapchat
a premium Snapchat game. Snapchat Premium. Send me all your monies.
This podcast is sponsored by Snapchat Premium, where you can get that good penis by that Mario Rivera. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on www.youtube.com/ModelCitizensMedia. That's not what it is. Don't go to that at all
because we need 100 subscribers.
Go to www.youtube.com/WXYZ324570 and you can like it, comment, and subscribe there.
There you go.
That's how we do it. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna have to use your massive erection as the thumbnail this week, Mario.
Okay, all right. You tried to get my erection last week. You're definitely not getting it this week.
Could you make the thumbnail just be like a guy's bulge?
No. How about this? It's just Dr. Manhattan. It's just Dr. Manhattan's bulge.
That's fine.
Dr. Manhattan. We could do that. Yeah.
There you go.
That could work. PSX, we should make that happen though. We gotta figure out. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much we want to talk about all this on air too, but we didn't meet up last week, so we may as well do it while we're here. We still gotta do shorter form content. Like, yes. And I know, like, that's not gonna be a secret or anything for anybody who's listening. Like, we're trying to do shorter content because we know that it's hard to create an audience around 60 to 90 minute podcasts left and right. Like, that's not a thing that people are wanting to jump into unless you have a brand attached to it, like an IGN or a Giant Bomb or something.
I know I've been joking a lot about like commenting and subscribing, but seriously, like, comment and tell us like what you think would be cool for us to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like because I mean, I think we've got some like gaming ideas and stuff, like Let's Play wise, but like, I don't know, we could do like smaller breakouts and things like that as well. Not just of the shows, but like smaller breakout like conversations. Dude, it's so hard, like just doing this scattered like this.
Well, it's the scheduling of all of us. It's like, me and you quickly talk about comic books for a couple minutes, or Max and
I mean, that's something
talking about Kingdom Hearts.
That's something I would love to do, is something comic book related, because it would get me more into that again. Because I have been so not into comic books lately. So
yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like if we could do like discussions on specific comics or something like that.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, even if we could just like get like if this was something that I was looking at when I did that, did my other website that I had before, that I wanted to work on, but we never really got into it. And I never really ever told them about it because we ended up breaking up at that point. But, like each of us get like a pull list or whatever of like 3 or 4 comics, whatever. They'd all be different-ish. I think us 3 have probably different tastes in what we like, to the point where we could have like, if we each got 4 comics, it's like 12 different comics to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, we could turn that into a full podcast. It's just like, do we want to do like a 5 or 10 minute show, or do we want to do
like, that could be something about giving our quick opinions of like, this is what this is. I mean, I guess that'd be better if we weren't doing 4 each, I guess, but like basically each of us giving us our
recommendations
like our recommendation
of the
week.
Month or something like that. I don't know how much I could.
We could
I don't know if I want to get into the monetary investment of weekly comics again.
Weekly comics.
It's a grind, dude.
No, I just get so, once I start, dude, I can't stop. And I finally stopped. And if I get into it again, dude, I can't get into it.
You're getting married.
I can't spend the $40 to $50 on comic books per month, or I was at a point where I was spending $30 per week on comic books.
Every time I go into the comic store, I almost drop $15-20.
Right every time I go to a comic book store, I drop like at least $50.
Yeah, same thing with my friend Frank. He just will not every time, every week.
I can't stop, dude. Stack. I cannot stop. It's like, oh, there's a number one here. I'm grabbing all of them.
Try it. Fuck it.
Let's see how this one is. It's only
I haven't even.
Yeah, I want to read this Wonder Woman Tasmanian Devil #1. Let's read what's going on there.
The last really stupid comic I bought like that was the Scooby-Doo #1.
Oh no, the Apocalypse one?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I heard that was real bad.
It was real bad, man. It was so bad.
Oh, you should have picked Flintstones.
I thought it looked like so. I was like, this looks just dumb, and I'm fine with a dumb comic. And then I read it, and then it was like, maybe I'm not fine with a dumb comic. Because this was a little too dumb. It was like trying to be sophisticated and smart instead of just embracing this is really idiotic.
Yeah, and then Scooby-Doo doesn't like talk. It's like a voice box, right? Some dumb shit.
Something like that. Yeah. It's like his thoughts are
but they're emojis. Yeah, but they're like emojis.
Yeah, something really weird like that. Very bad.
Shaggy's mustache, not good.
All right. But yeah, like I've been wanting to do shorter form content. I have ideas of what I think could work. It could be for any medium. It could even work for movies, television, whatever you want.
So, okay, let me ask you about this now since we're on the air as well. I think the hard thing is we do so many podcasts. Like if we just do Millennial Gaming Speak in this every week, that's fine. Like that's manageable.
Yeah.
I know we kicked to Reeling in the Years to every other week. Would you want to make that monthly though as well? Like if we made that one monthly, could we do more short form content or?
I'm totally down with doing whatever because our plates are full and I understand that, and making it so that we do like fucking short form content and additional to blah 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 whatever. I mean. Like doing Reeling in the Years monthly, I don't have a problem with doing that. What we could do as well, because I know, Logan, you have like a ton of shit that you're doing as well.
Yeah.
Like I have a few friends here who are really into music. And if we needed to record an episode and you couldn't, I could get a lot of them to do it because I have a ton of friends who are into music.
So, I can still do the every other week thing. It was more just like
it's a lot, dude.
It's just figuring out where we need to put our like do we want to keep this like we established this as just a podcasting brand, like, but do we want to make it something much more than that? Obviously, at this point,
I would like it to be, but I think we should not. I personally don't think we should go into like the written thing.
Yeah. No, that I agree with that.
I think
when I say it evolving into something else, I'm talking mainly like video content.
Yeah.
Similar to even like a Kind of Funny or something like that, where it's like the bread and butter for most of us is still the podcast, but then they have a slew of other content that they do every single day that you can watch if you want to.
I mean, we all have, I mean, at least I know I do. I know a few of us do. Like I have the technology to do Let's Plays and stuff like that if we need to.
I do too.
Yeah. So it's or even a short form, like how you said about the pool list thing, like individually we all can have like, Max's pool list, Mike's pool list, Logan's pool list,
I'd like
and
to
then we edit together or short them out.
Well, I think it'd be cool if we even just did like individual things on the page going forward too.
Yeah, agreed.
One thing I've been really sitting on for a long time that I've wanted to do, which I think would be a cool show, would be I have an entire box, like so many back issues of old Game Informers.
Oh shit!
PlayStation magazine, and Xbox magazines, and I think it'd be a cool show if I just like picked one of those out and was like, let's look through this issue and see what was happening in 2005 or 6 or whatever year it would be at that time. Because I think that's like when I started collecting those. I think I've collected Game Informers for like a decade at this point.
I wish I had done that with my Nintendo powers, because I had had them from when Ocarina of Time came out. My very first one that I got as like a subscription
was
shit. The Ocarina of Time cover. And then I had them all until the Wii came out, I think. I had all of them.
Jeez.
And I got rid of them because it's a lot of shit, dude.
It is.
That's a lot of paper.
I've held on to a lot of them like way longer than I need to.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Like, I mean, especially since I'm like, I don't know. I mean, doing the writing stuff myself, and like, I mean, that's where I came from. Like, I read all that crap all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I had one of those magazines on hand with me at school.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, so
I was
pouring through that.
I was an EGM guy.
I had EGM too. I don't know, dude. I don't know where a lot of these are. Like, I'm thinking about it. I used to subscribe to GamePro, Game Informer,
GamePro,
Xbox Magazine, PlayStation Magazine, EGM as well. I was really into EGM for a while there.
I was super into EGM. It was EGM and Nintendo Power.
EGM was the one that had a lot of demo discs with it, right? Didn't it sometimes come in like plastic bags?
No,
that was Xbox.
Which one?
Xbox did that.
Xbox only? I could have swore I had a PlayStation
Xbox
disc
Magazine
too.
did that a lot.
Yeah.
Where did my PlayStation discs come from then? Jesus.
Pizza Hut?
Like
Pizza Hut probably.
Like PlayStation Underground?
Yeah, I think so. My memory's hazy.
I don't know.
I'm not sure where that would be, but I thought that'd be cool to like pull those out and roll back through them. Be like, oh, cool. Remember, Clive Barker's what was that game called? It's not Jericho, was it?
It was Jericho.
I think it was Jericho. Clive Barker's Jericho.
I think of like a really obscure game from last gen and be like, oh yeah, that existed. Hey guys, remember Time Shift?
Remember Time Splitters?
Oh my god.
Remember Fracture, the game where you can create your own cover? There are like just so many games from those old issues that like.
Do you think you can like find like old images of like people that are obviously we still know to this day that are probably locked away in those pages, like young versions of like Jeff Keighley and
Ryan McCaffrey would definitely be an Xbox magazine.
Ryan, if we could find that. I mean, I listen to Game Informer's podcast and I actually like watch a lot of their content.
Yeah.
So they've had the same staff for a pretty long time. Yeah. Like the guys like Andy McNamara and Andrew Reiner, those guys have been there for 25 years or something like that at this point, since the 90s.
Yeah. Dan Reichert was there for a long time too.
Yes, Reichert was there for a really long time. I used to always read stuff. Tim Turry, who we talked to at PSX, Michael, he was there for a really long time as well.
Yep.
So yeah, like I've followed their stuff for years. So yeah, I don't know. Like that's the thing though. Like, and you talked about it too, Mario, about like, oh, I don't feel like I'm doing that much right now. Like, if you have an idea and you just want to throw something up on a channel, like let's just do that. Like I feel like that's a good idea. Same with what did I say last week? Next time you make a hot dog at 3 a.m, film that and throw it up on the channel. Like we should like play around with it a little bit more and make it more active. I don't know.
I would like it to get to the point where we have a video every day, you know?
Yeah.
Like even if it's just a small thing, you know, like something that takes minimal effort. Like,
should we roll Millennial Gaming Speaks channel into this as well? So it's just all consolidated under one thing.
I mean, if you want to,
that's up to you. That's gonna be.
Can you merge? You can't like merge channels or anything.
No, but you can make a playlist with just all of your.
Yeah, that's right. You can. I forget about that.
Yeah, I mean,
we may just keep that one as it is. I don't know. We're changing that show though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
YouTube
for those.
Not even going to be as big as it once was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I want to do shorter form content, but between, I just finished my E3 stuff, so I'm done with that. E3 is over for me. E3 is done. Goodbye.
Pat yourself on the back. You're done.
My last piece is pretty much done. I'll probably publish soon. So that's done for me. That's out of the way. Next priority is probably this Millennial Gaming Speak relaunch, rebrand, reconfiguring thing we're doing. And then after that, I want to focus more on like the stuff we're doing here. Because it is just like it is just very routine at this point where we're just like, oh, Tuesday we record a podcast. Oh, Sunday we record Millennial Gaming Week. Oh, really? And here's a music podcast. We'll never talk about that one again or something like that. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, we have a lot of stuff to do. It's just all hanging there. But we all know it's hard though. Like,
yeah,
because we just want to get home and. Like, I don't play video games that much anymore throughout the week. Like, that's what sucks is I get home and I'm like working on other things. So,
yeah. I mean, like I've been wanting to do more with like the Super Ruse channel, but then there's like a part of me that's like, well, I could make because I was doing that Super Ruse radio thing, which I actually like a lot. Because I guess and so it was basically like a Colin was right kind of thing.
Sure.
Where I would talk about like a certain thing and do like a scripted, like edited video about it. And I would put a lot of effort into it and it was a lot of fun. And they were like 10 minutes each. Like that, it wasn't really that hard to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've been thinking about doing it for this or doing it for that or the Super Ruse thing because I don't know.
Well, we've kicked around that like idea of doing fellow citizens as well.
That one I would love to do.
I think that's a good idea, but I don't know if I feel like that'd be better suited for podcasts rather than like YouTube content only.
Well, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily. It would also be for YouTube. I mean, I figured we'd do that like how Max does his because, I mean, it's almost the same show, I guess. It's just not video game.
It's just not only video games.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I had an idea that I've been kicking off for years that I wanted to do. It had something to do with like bringing back pop-up video back, but more of like instead of they're putting little facts in the video, but just talking about fucking music videos that I loved as a kid that we don't really have anymore. There's not really a music video. There is music videos, but they're not as good. And I always wanted to talk about all my favorites, like growing up.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be cool if you could do something like that. Actually,
yeah.
If you could insert fun facts about them or something like that, do a pop-up video type thing. That'd be cool.
Yeah, so I was just like, I would love for like it's commentary, but it's about music videos that were fucking awesome or stupid.
We just gotta do stuff though. That's
I
the
know.
thing. And I'm speaking to myself too. I know you guys don't think I'm coming off like a jerk at saying that either, but no, like we just got to do stuff. I think it's as simple as that. At this point, we just need to get some actual ideas and run with them.
It's more of a thing of like not. That's the reason why I've been like trying to think about like maybe not having the Super Ruse blog thing and just doing it all through here because I've liked reading your stuff this week, dude. You've done it a couple times. That's the thing is like I might just make that a writing thing and then
could you convert that to you talking on camera about what you wrote? Like could you do a Super Ruse video thing?
Well,
like
I just news stuff lately.
Yeah, I've been trying to do like news writing through it just so then I have like some sort of experience in that.
Gotcha.
And that's what I'm kind of using it for now is like that. And then whenever I wanted to write something about the whole kind of funny live adventure we had.
Yeah, thank you for linking my video. That was awesome.
Yeah, and a bunch of people sent me a bunch of photos. So whoever sent me photos, if you're listening at all, I think Alec was one of them. Josh, who we hung out with, was one of them, and I forgot what the girl's name was, but she's Ford? The one who I don't know, was she the one who had that giant like thing of pictures on? Was it Imager?
Oh yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know.
She messaged me on Facebook and said, "Hey, here's all these pictures. I just didn't want you to miss them." And I was like, "Thank you very much." So now we have like a ton of pictures of that. So thank you to all those people who sent me pictures. But yeah, like I wanted to do more, just not on the engagement. Like that just be just a kind of funny adventure that we pretty much had.
Sure.
Because it was awesome. Like that trip was really fun, and that's stuff like that. Like that's one of the reasons why I do really want to go to PSX is that it always inspires me whenever we go to that stuff. Like, it's like, I want to do more. Like, I want to do more. And, you know, when Logan and I came back, we worked really hard on the website that we were working for.
And then we hit a brick wall called 17-year-old lying children. And that kind of ended our motivation.
Oh my God.
Yikes.
Dude. Fuck that, dude. I mean, like, in some ways, like, I don't want to be an asshole, but I'm going to kind of be an asshole. I mean, Logan did a lot of the work on that website. And
you did a lot of the actual
Logan and
I did a lot of the, hey, we got to do stuff, guys.
Yeah. Logan and I did a shit ton of work with that website, dude. It was like, and then there was a point where you noticed, like, I started just giving him like, fuck this, dude. I can't write 10 news stories a day. Like, fuck this.
Yeah, I was getting home from like school and I was like checking the website. I was like, oh, cool. 8 news stories went up. They were all by Michael.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun. I don't know. I mean, there's 1,000 different things. I'll bring up some things to you off the air. Maybe we can talk about as well. But I don't know. Like, seriously though, like, you're right. I mean, we should probably start wrapping up. But if we're gonna end on this, seriously, if you are listening to this, and if any of the ideas we were kicked around you thought sounded good, or you have an idea for something that you think would be cool, like if you want to make up
that we can steal and then we get the profits for it.
Yeah, you give us the idea, we make profit. That's how this works. Seriously, like, let us know in the comments down below. Like, totally not joking that time. Or you can hit us up on Twitter, obviously, at that Mario Rivera, at super_Ruse, at Model Pods, at Moreman12, at Max the White. Seriously, like, not even a joke, plugging all that stuff. Like, hit us up. We would be interested in hearing from you.
Yeah, I mean, I got sent ankles last week, so that was great. I asked for that, and I received them.
On a real level, Abby liked my tweet about, it said, "Come join our shenanigans. Come and join the shenanigans. I'm kind of drunk." That's what I wrote. And I'm pretty sure we're getting close to her sending us nudes pretty soon. So
good.
Good. The nude hunt's
working.
Good.
Yeah, nude hunt continues.
I mean, Max is dead, so she has no one to send them to anymore.
Yeah, it's true. So she has to send it to us.
That's right.
At what's the email address, Logan?
modelcitizensmedia@gmail.com.
Yeah,
one day we should send nudes at modelcitizensmedia.com.
Oh my God,
that's a good email.
Seriously,
you could use
email address. That's an awesome email address. But seriously, you should send any questions. Like, that's something I wish we had more of, is like listener questions, so that we can answer those.
You're telling me with the episode 100 of Millennial Gaming Speak, and we've never had a question.
Yeah, like that. That'd be great.
That is one thing that I've talked to Max about, like, if we could somehow get more engagement from people, but I don't know who listens to this. I don't know the analytics of our podcast.
I've always just gone onto, like, on a Sunday, just do that submission Sunday, be like, hey, we need questions for this, blah, blah, blah. They're done. And I've done that, or I've even just gone on Facebook. Like,
I hate constantly going to the well of the Kind of Funny Facebook group, though.
Like, you go to all of them, dude. You go to Kind of Funny. You go to
Unlocked,
Comedy
Beyond,
Button,
Giant Bomb.
Giant Bomb. Are you in Giant Bomb?
Kind of naughty.
Yeah, I'm on Giant Bomb, dude.
Kind of
wrestling now.
Kind of naughty. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta send it to all of them.
Yeah, all of them, dude. You just go to all of them, and you'll get questions, dude. You'll get questions.
But are they legit questions? I
want
that
they
engagement.
Are actually.
I want that.
They actually are, like, legitimate questions.
Yeah,
like,
we need to find a way.
I've gotten a lot where
reach an audience that's not within an audience that we're a sub audience of a group we're already a part of.
I wish we didn't have to do that. You know,
like, there's other ways though. Like, that's what we just got to figure it out. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know. Hot SEO.
That's right.
Just got to do like the Miley Cyrus nudes. That's the typical SEO thing I go to.
Let's just name that the podcast.
Miley Cyrus nudes episode 14.
Yeah.
Name change. Announcing it now.
I don't think we could put that in the title though.
We probably could.
Probably. We could put it in the tags.
Yeah,
didn't they like change the rules or something like that?
I don't know. I think I've put Miley Cyrus nudes in the tags of some of our YouTube videos.
No, not in tags. I mean, like in the actual title.
I'm not sure.
I don't know
because I know that the title
left and right.
I know that the titles can't allude to things now or something like that.
Yeah, I guess then they'll flag them and they won't be available for trending or whatever.
Yeah, they can't trend, or I don't think they can also be monetized either.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So we could put Miley Cyrus pictures. Just do that. Miley Cyrus.
Just very, very nice pictures of her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nicely. That's the episode. Very nice Miley Cyrus pictures. Episode 14. Brought to you by Abby's Nudes.
And Natty Ice and Starbucks
and that good penis
and Snapchat Premium.
Snapchat Premium. That's right.
And you can't forget the Nutter Butters. The 52.
That's right.
52 Worlds.
The antimatter currency they give us.
Yeah, anti-currency, and also
all the Disney princesses,
and also Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll has joined us this week.
Where you can watch anime bukkake and stuff like that.
And all different types of...
Is that hentai? Is that what anime bukkake is?
Yeah.
Do you like sexy ladies? Mario, you should take us out of this.
Send us out.
Just take it out with it.
Because we're just listing sponsors that don't exist for this show at this point.
If we keep on saying them, they'll
speak it into existence.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And the Lakers and his kid.
Yeah, and we're gonna take this dog out back, shoot it, and then we're gonna eat it later, just like we do in the back of Mike's house, because you still do dog fighting, right?
Episode 15, dog fights. Be there.
Dog fights. Yeah, it's gonna be a good old show battle.
It's gonna be
robot dogs gonna be there.
No, there's no robot dogs. You don't talk to me about how I run my show.
That is true. That's true. But I can talk to you about how we end the show. Hi, thank you so much. If you lasted this long, thank you so much for listening. We are the Model Citizens. Well, at least 3 of them. You can always go to our website at modelcitizensmedia.com. Please follow us on Twitter at modelpods. We've showcased, basically talked about how you can send us nudes at modelcitizensmedia@gmail.com. So please send us that as well.
Thank you, Abby.
Yeah, thank you, Abby. You can follow us all individually at our Twitters. We have Mike here at super_ruse. We got Logan Moore here at Logan Moore Man 12, which is probably not right. Close enough.
More Man
12. And then, of course, we have Max, the white KKK member. So thank you so much. I am that Mario Rivera, and that was our show. I hope you enjoyed it. It was weird.
Yeah.
We talked about Dr. Manhattan's dong for a hot second.
Before we sign off.
Yes.
Disney princesses. Number 1 is Belle. Number 2 is Mulan. Number 3 is Jasmine.
Number 1 is Belle. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I don't have a problem with that list.
I may move Jasmine up, but
that list is multicultural as fuck, and I dig it.
Yeah, we got the
get wrecked. No white, you cucks.
Cis women.
Fuck women. The whites.
Fucking.
All right, bye.
Bye.